Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, where in the last part we began our campaign, ascended to be the commander of this fine ship, the Balefield Edict, and while en route back to our monastery fortress of Titan, we were intercepted by an Inquisitor who demands that we offer our services to her. And as such, we are doing as commanded, and we are now setting forth for Koromar Prime. We are setting down our forces to see what the Inquisitor wants us to deal with. Let's get to it.
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded. You should evaluate your knight's armaments.
And this is now teaching us how to
The
equip
Nemesis
stuff.
choose which halberd you would like to equip. Your options will be limited until we return to Titan.
There's two different halberds, and they're both the exact same, so I'll just take the better one. Wait, that one's gold, but this one is also better. Okay, so now we can mess about. So let's actually equip him with. I want you to use that one. Now we can mess about with the entire force, and I intend to. Now, do I have? Yeah, so we have multiple different versions of each weapon. We also can change up the war gear. So this is our interceptor. I don't actually know what the interceptors are like, so let's have a look at their. Nope, we don't want to do editing just yet. I want to look at their abilities. Okay, I know which one. I want you with the falchions. And I want you with the extra ability to crit. I also want you to have war gear. Might be better to have this. Gives an extra 2 willpower, which... Now, who am I kidding? Grenades are awesome. We're going to keep a grenade. Apothecary. You are very simple. We need a servo skull, and that's the only difference I need on you. The rest of you is pretty... Oh, no, I can change the Storm Bolter to a better one as well. Oh, no, I can't. I can change it to this one, and I will do so. Because I want to make sure they survive. It also looks like we can... I didn't know we could swap knights straight away. That's... interesting. Who's that? Why is there... Oh, they're already assigned, that's why. No, I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing I'm going to change is his ranged weapon. So at the moment, he's using a Psy Cannon. I want to try out the Incinerator, I think. Yeah, we're going to equip that one for now. Because I haven't used it before. And unfortunately, we can't use... yeah, we can't use a melee weapon. So they are... Yeah, he's a little bit screwed in that regard, but let's get into it. Let's land.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Now, one thing I will say is this map is legitimately very beautiful. Yeah, the warp surge risk thing the game hasn't talked to us about yet. So we've got Promethean spray. Okay, so you always need cover.
Moving now. Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Okay, so we know where the chaos is now. want you... I don't want you to go there because you'll probably get... I want you to move some... I want to get all of the guys down here before we stir the demons, I think. So I'm just going to put you there. You're the apothecary, so you need to be back a little bit because I don't want you to die. I don't want you to really get hurt too much. You are going to be my boy. Okay, you actually have to spend all of your stuff to move down there. Okay, so the bloom has risen. Right, so just moving the apothecary to here should... There. Oh, no.
My blade is yours. Unleash me.
What about there? No, but we've spotted another group of enemies.
Iolanthus, as ordered.
Okay, what about this? There we go.
Knights! Commander, we've made contact with the enemy.
You can review... Oh! I did not know I could do this. This is what happens when you read. So we've got a Nurgle Heavy Stubber. Nurgle Cultist, who seems absolutely scared. And a bunch of Nurgle Cultists. Okay, cool. Still want you to go there, to be honest. Actually, let's chuck a grenade. So, grenades are awesome. Because every time you chuck one, you get this little cutscene. And also, whenever you use a grenade... And also... Sorry. Whenever you use a grenade, it also sends the enemy flying, which is a very, very, very useful skill. So I can run you to here.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Ah. Right, so you just need to hunker down.
My blade is ever ready.
Yeah, if I put you... So... The thing I was mentioning about Overwatch is when you use Overwatch, if you're in full cover, it will step out of full cover so it can do it.
Brothers.
Look at that leap right there. It was beautiful. And we're just going to end our turn with you. Ah, damn, I'm suppressed. Ah, you're going to Overwatch him too. Bloom rises.
What is your will?
Yeah, that actually did what I thought it would do. It stopped his ability.
We slay the darkness.
You know what? Let's use a little bit of willpower. So whenever you use willpower, a little bit of bloom surge happens.
We have purified
This goes up a
this
little
place.
bit depending on the abilities you use. Perfect. Let's keep you there. And as you can see, so if this is also half terrain again, half cover is actually better than full cover in my opinion in this game. Purely because, like I said, you don't suffer the drawbacks. Yeah, I don't want to get you too fast. Let's just get you to there for now.
Your orders?
Let's get you...
Affirmative.
We don't want to spawn... We don't want to get the new enemies just yet, but we do want to make sure our men are at least ready to march. Let's keep going. Okay, let's move you down to here.
Now. Comms off. Ready for battle.
Okay, so we can also see where they're going. Interesting. Let's move you together.
At once, Commander.
Set ourselves up just to be safe. Well, move you there.
Haste.
Oh, I thought I...
Moving swiftly.
Whoops. And there we go.
Wait, that creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way
Permission to
before.
engage,
As
Commander.
have I. Poxwalkers are evidence of
Standing
warp
ready.
corruption. This is no natural plague.
Right.
I'm here to serve.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move ourselves... I couldn't... Oh, I've got an idea. Move to there.
Taking position.
We're about to take a big risk, because I can. And because I love looking at this cutscene. Grenades in this are so much more satisfying than they ever were in XCOM. And I love XCOM, but they just... They could not... There's just
I will hold them
nothing...
here.
Nothing XCOM could ever do would ever, in my eyes, allow it to be better than, like, the grenades in this.
Good. I will need to examine this corpse and...
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
Do not obstruct me, Tech Priest. I will follow proper protocols.
None may stay our wrath.
I didn't even get to read that because I was drinking a drink.
What is your will? What is your will?
If I jump down... If I go there, can I, Okay, so I've got to try and angle this so I don't hit my own knight. There we go. I could... You know what? There's Flames of Purity here, too.
Need ammo.
Yep, that was awesome.
Satisfactory effort. Now return with my carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Victory! God, they look so cool. Beautiful. Surprisingly, no promotions.
Mission objectives achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the Libris.
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect your authority in matters of combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission. I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the Poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption. I will conduct a necropsy of the...
The Poxwalker we discovered on Koromar are a sign of some malevolent force behind this plague. I am certain that within the carcass of this infected, I will find further clues to
I
the
shall
source.
begin at once. Inform your crew that I am not to be disturbed.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. I request you attend me in the Manufactorum. My servitors have restored the Manufactorum to operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to a proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
Okay.
I must improve.
So, the plasma reactor has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Until we repair it, our reconstruction efforts cannot progress. Well, let's get it done then, you know? So we've got a few different areas we can repair as well, but we will get into that
I must
later.
now interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Not really, no.
Commander, I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse. I suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Well, I guess I don't have a choice, really.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
And we do not want that. We must protect the Imperium, not doom it. Commander, I've completed repairs to the plasma reactor. Our reconstruction efforts can now proceed again. Cool. So let's do a ship status. First things first. Servitor production offline. The augmentation chamber has been damaged and rendered inoperative. Until repair, we will have no requisition. We will have to requisition all additional servitors from Restore House on Titan. We will of course repair that then. We've then also got the prognosticars offline. So we'll need to do that as well. I don't know which is more important, this one or this one, but I'm gonna get the augmentation chamber. And then we'll worry about that later, everything else later. So we've got 12 days on that. We do need to talk to Lynette, so let's do so.
Commander, let us be efficient.
So, we must activate quarantine protocols with that poxwalker specimen.
I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor.
Your request is redundant, Commander. I had the protocols initiated the moment I came into my ship. I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor. Now, sometimes... one thing I will say is a problem with the dialogue in this game is I wish they read the first line and then you could just read the rest, but they don't always do that. This is no ordinary corruption.
The ship will remain sterile.
Agreed, Commander. That is why I have instigated 7 layers of redundancies, as well as the highest security protocols, and even a binarious Rubik mesh placed over the Baleful Edict's cognitor system. Will it hold until we are done with the sector?
The Baleful Edict has never let any of the Brotherhoods that have traveled in her down.
Still, the Inquisitor's demands are exacting. Yes, we are operating on her timescale now.
That is the way of the Inquisition.
They are often illogical, driven by the vulgarities of flesh. Instant results required, even when a dispassionate analysis would prove beneficial. The dangers of mind unenhanced by the Omnissiah. Let's discuss something else. How long did you know Commander Agraven?
We have been the primary vessel for the commander for the past 22 years.
Although the vagaries of travel within the war mean any span of time is approximate. He had the respect of the Battle Brothers and crew.
He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered.
However, my own analysis has his mission success rate at a mere 99.7%. He spent many hours in repentant contemplation over the 0.3% inadequacy whenever I reminded him of it. How would he have dealt with the Inquisitor?
He did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance his authority.
Proportionately, while he would not welcome them on board, the commander upheld the traditions of the chapter's relationship with the Inquisition. However, he did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance to his authority. A quick probability scry suggests that there is a 73.6% chance that had Agraven still been in command, he would have been in confrontation with Inquisitor Vakir. It seems he had influence. Your defiance towards an Inquisitor is curious.
Defiance suggests an emotional need to obstruct or obfuscate.
I merely state the truth. The Baleful Edict is in need of respite after our losses against Acadium. We serve the Emperor and must go where he requires.
Indeed, I serve the Omnissiah.
It is by his mechanical will that we ply the stars. The Emperor and the Omnissiah, they are the one and the same, yes?
The Ecclesiarchy's imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will.
Come such words should not surprise Anastates. After all, you may revere the Emperor, but I know it is not your creed to worship him, especially the Grey Knights, who could trace their gene to see directly to the Golden Throne. Let's discuss something else.
Waiting for new input.
What is the status of construction efforts?
Repairs are progressing, Commander.
Servitors
Servitors and components have been allocated. Praise the Omnissiah. The interaction is over.
Cool. Let's go check out barracks. So,
Iolanthus.
what I'm gonna say, guys, if you guys would like to design a knight or have one of these knights like decked out for you guys, let me know. I'm gonna quickly deck out the Justicar for myself. So let us go with black hair, pale skin, and the one thing I don't like is the cut that I can't click and drag him. I have to do it this way. So what do we want over here? I know that these are meant to be the different symbols. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, let's change his head. Let's make sure to take off all the details so we can mess about with this properly. I like that one. Let's give him some hair there. Let's give him, I like that. Chest. So let's see what we got. I like that. That's cool. Okay, pauldron. Let's check the. Oh, that is pretty flush actually. Though to be fair, that one still wins in my book. And on the right, it says his name on it. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll change his name.
Issa, Khan, Kane, Kalmar, Kuran, Melkus, Macias, Mia, Neth, Neoda, Palamede, Hardam, Fora, Rao, Rugen, Rythbane, Santor, Solos, Horak, Storm, Pekios, Thorn, Fool, Tor, Trivan, Tidy, Valda, Varn, Ward, Mortimer, Zaber, Adantor, Elvar, Oldar, Aurelus, Bask, Bors, Cadura, Corvain, Crassus, Dalmar, Dekran, Dalmas, Aurelus, at your service.
There we go. That is my bad boy. Oh, wait, I ain't done Greaves. Let's do his Greaves. So we'll go set Greaves to option 1. I like that one. I want that at least one part of his equipment, and we'll go there. Okay, there we go. That is my guy. Okay, so let's finish this off by talking to Ektar, and the next part we'll do everything else.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother.
Is the Inquisition an aid or hindrance?
She already makes demands on a ship badly in need of restitution.
Partial, potentially both. But we should heed her request, at least while our goals are aligned. So we are honor bound to her?
Even we must respect the authority of the Inquisition when the situation demands it.
Come, Commander, you are no neophyte. We may get some leeway for who we are, but the Inquisition answers only to him. I noted you invoked us as a chamber militant.
It is a term that has fallen out of fashion.
Yet it is an ancient law that each inquisitorial ordo has a dedicated military arm to use when they require. We, in theory, can be called upon by the Order Malleus, to which she belongs. If the title is somewhat antiquated, why use it?
It was a strategic decision.
Ancient customs are invoked that the Inquisitor should now abide by, such as giving us tactical command in the field. See, it is not only Inquisitors who can play these diplomatic games. Well, let's discuss something else.
Whatever best helps you, Commander.
Hector, why do you not lead us?
Seems the Emperor has other plans for me.
It would have been an honor to lead, but it seems the Emperor has other plans for me, and imperfection means I must focus my efforts in a more indirect way. And imperfection.
A matter between myself and the Emperor.
As ordered by the Grand Master Voldus, my penance is to serve on the edict, but not leave it, staying above the battlefields I crave to fight on. Nevertheless, your advice will be invaluable.
I hope I can be of some use.
At least before they have me interred into a dreadnought sarcophagus. I hope to do justice to Agrafen's legacy.
He had a fitting end to his noble life.
Like so many of our brethren, he kept his secrets well, but I know he despised the servants of Khorne most of all. Why the Blood God?
Why indeed, it is not my place to say.
But there was a stillness around the old commander, a seething hatred that I didn't see in him against any other of the enemies we faced. Of course, Khorne, being created by rage, would in turn be fed by Agrafen's hatred, but that is the nature and irony of chaos.
By all means, we
And that's
are
everything
the
discussed
hammer.
there. And unfortunately,
Remember that.
we're going to have to leave this part here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. Most importantly, guys, stay safe, have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.